sun set over the glittering skyline of the Principality of Monaco. Yet one story refused to fade into the horizon. A Ligue 1 club's relentless chase for a veteran hero of Barcelona's storied past. Imagine the pitch bathed in late evening glow, the roar of a crowd suspended on a single question. Could AS Monaco sway a legend away from Camp Nou's hallowed turf? This is no idle rumour passed between fans over pints. It's the heartbeat of a transfer saga that pulses with drama, ambition, and the winds of change threatening to swirl through Barcelona's goalmouth. What happens when a club brags 2 new guardians at the gates? And can one more suitor tip the scales? The story begins with fresh signings that rippled through Catalonia's calm waters, setting in motion a series of events poised to redefine destinies. Will these ripples become a tidal wave for Ter Stegen's career? Just weeks ago, Barcelona quietly pulled back the curtain on their next generation of custodians. First came Joan Garcia, the young Spaniard whose release clause at bitter city rivals Espanyol read like a gauntlet thrown down on the barricades of local pride. Picture Garcia stepping off a plane in Barcelona colours, senses buzzing with the aroma of fresh turf and the electric hum of Camp Nou's iconic floodlights. Then, halfway through last season's drama, arrived Wojciech Szczęsny, an experienced Pole summoned to plug the breach left by Marc-Andre Ter Stegen's unfortunate injury. His contract, freshly inked for 2 more years, promised stability. Yet beneath the ink lies a deeper question. Are these signings a masterstroke of strategic reinforcement? Or do they herald a shift destined to unseat the decade's undisputed guardian? Hook, balance respect for its hero with the hunger for renewal. For most of the last 10 years, Marc-Andre Ter Stegen has reigned supreme between the posts of Barcelona. A sentinel whose cat-like reflexes and calm leadership formed the backbone of the Blaugrana's defence. Close your eyes and hear the applause wash over him after a fingertip save in El Clasico. Feel the weight of the jersey as he emerges from the tunnel. Heart pounding in time with tens of thousands of voices. But now, that once sure-footed path has grown uncertain. The horizon blurred by the arrival of 2 fresh faces. Ter Stegen finds himself at a crossroads. Will he embrace the fight to reclaim his throne, or concede ground to the club's new heirs? The head coach, Hansi Flick, has already held a frank conversation, laying bare the challenge ahead. Yet despite the unsettling news, the German shot-stopper's heart still beats for Barcelona, his desire to stay and contest for the starting spot unwavering. Hook, but is love enough to withstand the tide of change? Beyond the Camp Nou confines, other eyes gleam at the prospect of prime Ter Stegen away. AS Monaco, a club known for its flair on the French Riviera and shrewd dealings in the transfer market, has not taken its gaze off the German's brilliance. According to Mundo Deportivo, emissaries from the Principality quietly knocked on Ter Stegen's door days ago, exploring whether a summer escape might appeal. The goalkeeper's representatives listened, if not with open arms, then at least without slamming the door. Monaco understands the value of his experience, and though they're fully aware of his declarations of loyalty to Barca, they continue to hold out hope. After all, in football, as in life, never say never rings truest when the money's right and the project inspiring. Could the sparkle of Monaco's vision finally tempt him away? Monaco's pursuit isn't born of whimsy. The last campaign was peppered with inconsistencies between the sticks, leaving the Monegasques longing for serenity and certainty where shots come barreling in every match day. They'd scouted widely. Vanja Milinkovic-Savic and Ugurkan Chaka both feature on their shortlist. But it is Ter Stegen's blend of youth-defying reflexes and seasoned wisdom that shines brightest. Financially, the club sit at a table with smiles all around. Barcelona might be amenable to a loan deal that splits wages. Or perhaps even a permanent move if the numbers align. Picture contract clauses negotiated at seaside cafes, agents poring over figures under the Mediterranean breeze, the clink of espresso cups punctuating every proposal. Yet the pivotal voice belongs to Ter Stegen himself, who thus far has chosen the blue and red heart over the red and white of Monaco. As the weeks tip by and training pre-season draws nearer, the plot thickens into a stew of anticipation. Will Ter Stegen remain the rock upon which Barcelona builds its next era? Or will he slip quietly out the back door to Grace and other goalmouth? For the Blaugrana faithful, the stakes feel colossal. Each save, each decision weighed heavily on hopes of continental glory. Meanwhile, Monaco's faithful await word of a coup that could redefine their ambitions. Across Europe's summer stage, transfers hinge on whispered phone calls and midnight meetings. This is the currency of dreams, where a single signature can alter the fates of clubs and careers alike.